true. You record class teacher.
I know, of course. Just I was talking when I started teaching. Of course, I recorded. So it was like something.
Yeah, but
Just
the summer of the US have different with the
I do. Of course,
your
I have
country.
no. Yeah, I have no
What
idea
is
about your. So you said it's about 3 months in my country. Yeah,
but they
of
have
course, it's about
to like study in the summer school.
have to know, not have to, but they can. Okay,
Okay.
so it's like you know that it's not something that for example, you must or you have to, but you know that we have. I think it's early June to August, early September. Yeah, yeah, maybe 3 months, and they actually can. They have summer break, but they have some extra plans and programs so they can enjoy. So why not? Okay. If families, of course, don't have any plans, so I don't know,
Actually, the same.
many families, of course, during summer, so many families go on road trips. So of course, students can't join. So, but if yes, yeah, there are some just I don't know, more classes that they can join if they want. Normally, they don't. Yeah.
Normally they don't.
Yeah, because they are, yeah, no, it's like, the time, the best time to travel. So normally they
Yeah.
do this. So yeah, of course, as I told you, they go on road trips. So yeah, maybe just, a few, just, 1 month or I think the last month. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
summer break in your country is the same like June, July, April. The
Yeah.
same,
It's like, yeah,
same with the
yeah. It's what?
it's the same summer break.
Like your country, the same as your country?
Yeah, same like my
Yeah, as I told you, we started, yeah, of course. It's like, late May or early June. It starts until August or sometimes early September. So of course it's about 3 months. Yeah.
yeah
And
the
yeah, of
same with the
course. Yeah.
same,
Yeah.
same like
And
end of the May finish the class May
yeah.
end of May and then
Yeah, of
June,
course.
July, and
Yeah. Yeah.
August.
Yeah. But actually about this extra classes, that some students uh during the year they miss some subjects or some classes. So of course, why not? They can join these extra classes to like catch up on miss classes. So it's really normal to go. And I don't know, some students go to prepare for the next year. So it's really normal. And we have school programs, as I told you, just but it's optional if you want. And it depends on the school, but it's optional, yes.
Maybe the same.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, but actually, summer schools are really, I think, important. Why not? Yeah,
Yeah,
they need to go. Of course, they need to. I
maybe
think, yeah, and they do. Many students enroll in summer schools. So, of course, they want to get ahead their studies. So it's really good, I think. There's not good to have, I don't know, big gap. Just this. Yeah.
you won't sound like me. You don't want to see your daughter is home.
No, I do. I really do. But
I really do, but
no,
you know,
no.
she
Actually,
have
it's
to.
because summer is not summer for me, actually. There is no break for me. So there is no difference in my schedule. Just I'm like, yeah, because they're essential. And my daughter's school has really good program. So and I really like this program. So it helps, I don't know, different skills. So to improve different skills. And I like them. So I just, it's like, I recommend, I suggest, but I don't push her to go. If she likes, of course, she can go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Then they should
Well,
have time to break like this. Time to break
yeah.
in a new place.
Yeah, they need, of course, okay, they need to have a break. But, if they feel like that the other, most of the time, it's like, they feel bored at home and they want, but of course it's not something that I don't know, it's not required to attend this, I don't know, summer program or summer classes. So but if you fail, you know, so in the future if she fails she need to go and join. Yeah, it's really normal, but not now. So I don't push her, it's just I don't force. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and you know that if you have, let me ask you, for example, if a student has poor grades, yeah, if they need to, if it's required to actually go to the school in summer during summer or no, to progress and to develop their, and you know, may improve their scores? No, yes.
I don't
So
understand.
for example, in math, I don't know, English, so any other subject, they get actually like, you know, just they can't get a high score or they have poor grade. Okay, not high score, high grade. So actually some school in my country, some schools may, you know, require summer school to like, you know, progress and, you know, to help her improve their grade. Do you have the same thing?
Mm, no, like if some student have poor score, like they will extra hour to in the um in the period of time that that grade, not in the summer, because the summer they finished the class already.
Ah, of
You
course.
understand?
No,
Finish
to
the class.
help, to improve, to help, to improve. Yeah. No,
Just
you
extra
don't?
hours to have them
Ah,
to understand the lesson like this
ah,
in the period
yeah,
of they
got
join
it.
the class.
Yeah, got it. But we do. We do something like this. And but everything except for in a, and as I told you, it's not for every school. So just, you know, some schools offer this. And you know, but unless, you know, if you don't actually, I don't know, if you can get high score, if you don't need, it's optional, so you can join or not. So you can
Yeah,
attend.
some student can study at the summer break to
Yeah,
because
of
they have
course.
a poor scar like this. That it's
Yeah, of
first
course, per
first time
grade.
that parent
Of course.
parent want them
Of course.
to
Because they need to
to
get ready
go.
for the next year, you know, they need to. Actually,
It's
the reason
personal
is
thing,
that,
personal.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
School not requires.
Ah, ah,
It's
of course.
personal. The
Yeah,
parent
it's
one
something,
day go
it's
to
up to the parents. So
yeah
they decide whether they want to improve,
mm,
but not the schools, yeah.
yeah.
But here, because you need to get ready for the next year, they offer. So it's in some schools, it's required in some schools, so they offer. So you can take these classes to improve you, for example, this skill. If you want, you can take it. You can go and improve your skill and get ready for the next year. But if no, of course, it's your choice. Yeah, optional. Yeah.
A little different.
Well, yeah, it's a little different. So different. I
Hey,
don't know, just
you
yeah.
hear many news and not good, bad news, really.
About
You hear
what?
news about earthquake,
Earthquake?
earthquake. Yeah,
Yeah.
Myanmar. You
What?
heard about Myanmar? You know Myanmar?
No. Okay, so
Myanmar, you don't know?
okay, now I want to say that. Okay, so you heard why I haven't heard anything. Yeah. What? Yeah, really
These are
wondered.
countries.
Well, no,
Myanmar is
I knew.
countries. Myanmar
Yeah.
is countries. Yeah, they have
Yeah. Okay.
earthquake and
Just
also Bangkok. And Vietnam also have
yeah.
effect, but a little.
It's
Not so much.
country. It's a country.
Yeah.
Why I don't know. Why I don't know anything about it. I'm
You don't know that
sorry.
countries?
I, where is
No, you,
it?
yeah, many countries in the world, so that's why you don't know
Of course,
countries.
I
But
have no idea. So where is it?
uh, is the next to Thailand? It's between
Ah,
Thailand
ah,
and
Asian
India.
country.
Yeah, Asian country.
Ah, oh, what
It's
happened? Sorry to
between
hear that.
between
Ah,
Thailand and India. Yeah.
So sorry. I actually,
Earthquake.
uh, and
Mhm.
what happened? So,
And Bangkok,
so,
Bangkok had a building on
okay. So did it
building not
impact?
finished
Yeah.
and fall down. Many people
Oh,
in Bangkok.
so collapse, human
Collapse.
collapse.
Oh.
Yeah, buildings. Let me share the word. I haven't shared the word yet.
So the building anyway not finished.
Phrase.
Collapse. Collapse like
Collapse. Yeah, of
corporation.
course. Straw. Yeah, of course. Collapse.
Collapse is the same meaning with corporation.
No, definitely no. Building. Why you think?
Because like I heard many things about collab. I mean, a brand, this brand collab with this brand. You understand? This brand,
Oh, okay. No,
this brand
collapse
collab
means fall
this
down. Collapse
collab.
means fall down. Yeah,
I heard
means fall
about
down.
collab about this brand,
Correct?
like this brand collab with this brand to news clothes like this.
Brand collapse, you mean? Brand, you said collapse. Brand collapse?
Mm-hmm. This
Yeah.
brand
Okay.
collab with that brands like this.
Oh,
Collab
let me say
mean
something.
corporation.
Okay, okay. So let me say, human, if you, as I told you, if you use it for brands or for something, when, or business, in
Mm-hmm.
business, okay, we have another meaning. So brand collapse, like, failure, okay? Like, I don't know, when a brand or a company or I don't know, a business, okay, due to, especially when it comes to financial difficulties, okay, they can't manage and I don't know, they fail, we say collapse because collapse means fall down, means break down. Yeah.
Collab.
Yeah, we have brand collapse, okay? But what happens, let me write here. For example, brand collapse, I don't know, comes after, for example, years of poor sales. They can't sell, they can't manage, they can't make profit, so they collapse. So this is the meaning of collapse for brands. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so many buildings. I have no idea about this. So why I didn't know, I don't watch news, really, definitely. And I don't follow because, there is no time. Even in my country, sometimes my students ask me about, that Donald Trump every day talks and every day say something new. And they ask me, what did he say? I'm like, I don't know, what did he say? He every day he says something new and we have nothing to do about it. Just we hear, we listen, and we can't do anything. But unfortunately, so I haven't heard about
Maybe
this.
you don't
Yeah,
have time.
yeah, of course, really. So nowadays, yeah, it's like really, really busy days, eventful, busy, and so packed schedule. So sometimes even I have enough time to sleep. So just, there is no, and when I finish my work, I really, I don't want to watch anything. I don't want to listen. That your brain doesn't want to watch something again. And especially, so because of this, I really want to watch something on Netflix. Really want. We have a new series. I want to watch it. Natalia. I want to
Hmm?
watch it. It's good. Natalia, a new series on Netflix. I want to watch it, but I
But you
haven't
don't have
time for
time.
it. Of course, no, I haven't had time to watch. Yeah. Well, yeah,
Energy
of
to
course.
watch anything like this.
Yeah, it's like,
Also,
all
I'm
around the
not
world.
someone. Sometimes I want to watch something like series, new series, but too tired to watch.
Yeah, of course. It's like
To go
you
to
are
sleep.
maybe your brain, after a working day, a busy working day, of course, your brain doesn't want to focus on something else, like, watching or listening, even listening.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
exactly the same. Maybe we have time, but we don't want. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really normal, all around the world. All, the people around the world. So we're the same. So don't worry about it. Yeah, it's just, sometimes I'm like, so at night, my daughter start talking. So, Mom, let's talk. Tell me a story. And I'm like, oh dear, please don't ask me to tell you a story. I
Do
talked a
they
lot
talk too
today.
much?
Yeah, of course. I said, I
I talk too
talked a
much
lot
with
today. I can't.
student.
Yeah, I can't talk. Yeah, but no, I like it because she knows. I like telling stories, really. And I sometimes I tell stories to my students, kids. I tell stories, some interesting stories, and she listens. Yeah, sometimes when I'm telling story, if she's at home, she comes and she listens to the stories and then, Mom, could you please tell me again that story that you told to your students? And like, yeah, I tell you the story. Yeah, okay. Well, actually, let me ask you about this earthquake, the final question about it. So tell me what happened. So I want to know if lots of people died or no. It was just,
In
yeah.
sorry,
Yeah, died.
in Myanmar.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, many.
Oh, so
Count thousand like this. Thousand,
wow.
but I don't know how much, how many thousand in Bangkok. Bangkok, this
Oh,
have a building collapse. Like I told you, many worker they are working in this building. Worker
yeah. And but
many, but
so it's still
Myanmar
happening. Like
the
I want to
center
know,
of the
just
earthquake.
yeah, it's continues. Just I want to know that. So we know that after shocks, so we have just ongoing risk after earthquake. So I want to know that when it happens, so uh, they can, because rescue operations sometimes can't continue because of aftershocks, that's just ongoing risk after earthquake. So I want to know if they can or no.
Maybe I heard that they still to rescue the people, but not have illegal harm. How many people die? But they can
Oh,
count in thousands. But many countries try to buy
wow.
food and have like this. Many countries come to have like this to them have
Of
the
course
Myanmar.
they need to. We'll definitely had actually news, but unfortunately I couldn't follow. But
Yeah. How many
it's so
news in the
sad.
world, but
Yeah, of
things
course,
happen in the
every
world
day. You
every
know that actually we have a lot of news after, that. So every day we have some like a new, I can say tragedy, I can say drama, I can say I don't know, new event with Donald Trump. So it's like, every day we hear something new and we're like, what it is, again, what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah. And for example, he says something, just, we know that he says something, and after that, for example, the day after, we can see that even eggs, the price of eggs significantly increase, and we're like, what it is. So yeah, I think that the word is not really, I don't know, just safe place, good place. Yeah, everywhere we have a lot of, so war, I don't know, earthquake, natural disasters, and
Mhm. Yeah, many
yeah, but
things
so
happen
sorry
in
to
the
hear
world,
that about, yeah,
and especially like Vietnam, like they focus on true news. Which which one he will do at this like
of
apply
course.
tax on the imports like this
Yeah, of course.
because
Yeah, of course.
your countries have many effect with the other countries. It's true. That's true.
Yeah, of
So
course.
that's
I
why
know.
they focus to Trump to which one which he do apply tax to imports.
Ah, of
Affect
course,
yours.
of
Yeah.
course. And that is, I don't want to talk about it, but it's really ridiculous. He started talking about, for example, I don't know, yeah, tax. You just mentioned. So from Canada and maybe another country, I'm not sure about it. Of course, they can do the same thing. So they are not, of course, we are not actually the only country that I don't know import something products from other. Of course, they do the same. So they can do the same thing. What is it? So they need to think about policies, and when they want to decide about something, it's not really easy. Just close your eyes and then open your eyes in the morning and just say, okay, I made this decision. So let's apply because I am a really important one, and it affects your people. You know but they don't care. Governments don't care. All around the world don't care. They don't care people's emotion, feeling, how they feel, families. So, for example, you know that about immigrants from other countries. So it's like, okay, they need to go back to their countries. Okay, they have families here. So what do you say? So even, here, if you have any idea about what you're having in your mind, just saying something, but there's nothing that we can
But
do.
like
Yeah,
many people want to immigrate to your country, Italy,
of
because of
course.
the
Uh,
education, the
of,
many things, life, the better. Many people want to come because that things that
of course. But there is something behind it. I tell you that there is something behind it since, yeah, of course, a lot of people, it's really normal. So when you have really just, I want to say advanced and good and sophisticated just educational system, of course, people want to try at least not to live. I don't mean just to live. They want to study, for example, I don't know, in different universities all around the world. So you are making very good, you create very great actually environment to study. So why not? There is reasons, there is a reason behind it. I don't know why. I don't know, but it's like, when he says we don't let people to migrate to my country, big, okay, there is a reason, but what will happen? And I can tell you, of course, I have nothing about politics, nothing, no idea. But I noticed that our president has a really brilliant mind in business. So let's see what will happen, how he can use this in this situation to actually make more profit. I don't know why, but it will happen. So,
I don't have idea, but
of course,
this bad.
neither do I. No one. I can say really me. So I talk to my friends. We're all people are just, just a little like just, confused. They have no idea. Yeah.
Out of the out of that. Yeah, we don't have
Yeah.
understand what they will
That's
do.
politics and of course people power. So like, just, for example, actually, so just let me say this. I don't know if you have watched Donald Trump with Elon Musk's son everywhere.
Elon Musk? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should watch. So I want to say this man, so that Elon Musk has a really important role in actually Donald Trump policies, and he is like the right hand, just everywhere. And Elon Musk has a son, really naughty boy, really naughty. It's about, I think, 5, maybe 5-year old. And
Mhm.
you can see this guy everywhere with Donald Trump. What is it? I don't know. And Donald Trump never comes out with, I don't know, his grandchildren or never. He is not the one for this type of relationship. But I want to say that I don't know, politics is really different. It's really different. Why? You just, have a child with yourself everywhere. You, and then I have no idea about, and the child is
Yeah,
so
I don't have
impolite,
idea because
and
we're
the child
simple.
is,
We very
yeah.
simple. We're very simple now.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
So, yeah. Let's see what will happen of course, we can't do anything about it. Sometimes we feel really embarrassed. Sometimes, yeah, we feel, I don't know, sad, but we can't do anything. So, one people or a group of people decide for all the people, and we can't do anything. Just, just like you, now that we actually wait and watch to see what will happen in the future. I hope everything will go for everyone all around the world, but I have no idea. So, ah, I want to try. I don't know. Maybe in the future, it will be the war in the world, the third war, and I want to travel to your country. so I,
Okay, you come.
so I can't travel. Oh God.
Yeah,
So,
when you go, when you wanna go, when
of
you
course, I
visit
will.
Vietnam one time.
Yeah, of course, I'm planning. I'm searching. I'm planning. Yeah, I'm great.
Yeah, I'm also
Wow.
planning to go many places, but can't manage. Don't have time.
Of
And
course.
many things like
Of course, I know it's time.
many works.
It's
Yeah,
about time.
and
Especially
sometimes I
when you
feel
work.
like we don't have enough health. You know, because every years we feel like the health is not good. We don't have enough power like
Um,
this. Feel tired. Can
of course,
go
time.
too far like this.
Uh, but
Yeah.
actually, it's really good. So even I know that we are so like me, you, and of course every working person who works and spend times of working and making money, so make living for family. Of course, we don't have enough time, but we have to, I think. So it's something really essential. If you forget yourself, your health, like I sometimes we feel like that we forget about our mental health. We need to rest. We need to enjoy just work and work. And sometimes you feel like that you're really exhausted and really your brain doesn't work anymore. So I sometimes I feel like that, oh, my brain doesn't work anymore. Just, stopped. And just, because you need, and unfortunately, we don't. Like, we have actually life, work, overlap. Okay. What is this? Like this. Let me show you. We have a circle here. This is life. This is work. Okay. This is overlap. Sometimes, like this happens completely. Sometimes no. Some people believe that no, you should divide them into two different parts. Work, life. Some people know, say that, okay, work is a part of life. So you can't. So I think when you can't balance them and when they overlap completely, so you can't live and it can be dangerous, I think. Of course, this is only an idea, so it's not. In business, we normally talk about it. Yeah, but
So
yeah.
sometimes we will take care to many people retire.
Yeah, everyone. So
Parents,
yeah.
yeah, daughter,
Robotic. Yeah, of
people.
course, we have robotic life.
Sometimes
Just
we want
it's
to live for myself only.
yeah.
No need to think
But
anybody.
yeah, but so change is difficult, but is possible. Yeah, because this lifestyle, that's yeah, like lack of creativity, lack of emotion, I think. So I think it's not really good. Like mechanical life, yeah, it's not really good. Well, actually, today's topic was I want to ask you about your neighbors.
Hmm?
Do you have a like really noisy neighbor, me?
Noisy neighbor?
Yeah.
Actually, we don't have noisy neighbor. Any, my neighbor is, I think it's good. I think not too noisy, don't disturb anyone like this. So I heard about some people have a bad neighbor, but it's, to me, I don't have the bad neighbor. Uh,
So you're
I
lucky.
think
Yeah,
it's good. Yeah, I think it's good.
of course.
But some people have in Vietnam, like they have a dog and then they let them go out, don't
Yeah, of
have
course.
any protection. So
Yeah.
sometimes we scare. I scared
So,
the
of
dog.
course.
They
Yeah.
dog they can bite. Many
Ah,
many cases like dog bite, like dog bite people, and especially children, the kids.
ah,
Because the kid cannot do anything. Even we cannot eat, but the dog bite. Yeah, very
ah.
dangerous like this. So
So
sometimes,
dogs attack people in the
yes,
street? Oh,
yes,
oh,
they it, they bite. They bite other people like this because the owner don't have any protection. Like they have to cover their mouth like this. They have to cover the mouth, the dog, because they
but
can bite
why?
it.
But okay, so I can understand because normally when you have a pet, like just dog at home, so you normally train them. So you have a trainer, you train them how to do, how to behave, so they don't attack normally. So
Oh, I know, not all the time, but uh, we don't we don't we don't know dog can when they bite. You understand?
yeah,
They barking and we scare like this. They barking
yeah, barking is yeah normal maybe, but it's like
begging
you
and
said because
yeah,
they need
and
to cover the dog's
we
mouth. Yeah.
feel scared and sometimes they bite, especially kids like this, children like this.
Yeah, of
Oh, so
course.
I'm scared about that. That
Yes.
yeah, we feel uncomfortable like this because they don't have any protection. Let them go
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you mean proper precautions. So I know what you mean. So they don't take the proper precautions so they can attack other people. So yeah,
If they
can
want to let them go out, they have to protect them with the cover the mouth like that. They can
so it's
bite.
like, no, if they are, yeah, if they're trained, there is no need. So normally we don't see something like this in the street. So for example, if you travel to my country, so you don't see something like this. Like, yeah, I know, I understand what you say. Of course, it can be really dangerous. So you know that, I don't know, they need to take some protective steps, you mean? So it's like, they need to take some protective steps, like, to protect. Like maybe, yes, if they're not trained, so maybe they attack people, so they need to cover their mouth. Okay, so yes,
Mm-hmm.
to prevent such incidents.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, yeah, but I think it's not really, maybe not a lot. Just, maybe it's really rare.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah?
not
Yeah,
all,
of
but
course.
have that some case like that. In
Yeah.
my neighbor have, and they like kid, but
Oh,
my neighbor like this, they angry
yeah.
too much. Maybe fighting together.
Yeah, of course. It's like,
Because this
yeah,
is
I
my
know.
daughter. I'm also very angry if that's my daughter. So that's why
Yeah.
the kids they they are bad. Their parent very angry.
Yeah,
They
I
very
know,
bad.
I know. Of course. So they might use, I don't know, muzzles to cover their mouth if they actually, I don't know, bite to prevent biting. So we have like, let me write here, muzzle. So it's like something that they use to cover dog's mouth. That is
Mhm.
called muzzle. Yeah, of course they can use. So if they want to prevent biting, yeah, I
But
think so because it's really,
if a kid or someone by dog, we have to make a vaccine because we
of
don't
course,
know
it's
they
really
have
dangerous. Of
virus or
course,
not.
they
Yeah,
definitely, yeah,
yeah,
of
we have
course, it's
to
really
take
dangerous.
vaccine.
And if they don't, unfortunately, they, if they don't, they may die. Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
definitely. It's really
definitely
dangerous.
die.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely if
of
we don't
course.
take the vaccines, if
Yeah,
they
vaccine, of course. That
arrive
is
on
really important. Yeah, I know it. I know it. But actually, I think having, so I asked you this question because I think, so you said that you are happy with your neighbors. So I
mm,
think because your neighbors are pleasant and the most important, considerate, you know, they they think about how you feel, how to behave. So that is really important. So they're not noisy, or I don't know, they don't make trouble. So
mm,
that is really important. But some people, yes. For example, if you had, so just, imagine a situation that you had a noisy neighbor, what would you do? Would you talk? Would you, for example, call the
last time
police?
last time you remember they have karaoke sing.
Yeah.
They have karaoke. You see, many Vietnam people like karaoke. In the U.S., in your
Great.
countries don't have, right?
Yeah.
But Vietnam,
Because
many
we
people
call
like
the
that.
police because we call the police
Yeah, I will
easily.
call the police, but I just joking. I will not
No,
call the
I was
police
joking.
because
No, of course,
yeah,
no. Like no,
sometimes they do like
no,
this,
it's
but not all the time. We
yeah, of
can
course, it's really normal. Sometimes
forgive
it
them.
happens. So yeah, one of my students. So last time I had a class with one of my students, and she was like, "Teacher, our neighbors are," and she was talking, are arguing. Oh, the man hit the woman, and
The man hit the
she
woman.
was watching from the window. And it was like, okay, you shouldn't watch this. It's not good. No, no, teacher, just let me 1 minute to see what will happen.
1 minute to see what happened.
She was so cute.
Yeah.
And just just like exactly the same as a reporter. And of course, so I was like, okay, so you know that I always laugh. I was like, okay, so you, but don't do this. It's not good to watch people when they, I don't know, argue. But teacher, he always do this. Always. Yeah, like that was really good. That was really good. He said, okay, let me see. What? Oh, he's insulting. He's saying bad words. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
me.
so
Yeah,
cute.
sometimes the neighbor have argument like this, like wife and husband argument like this. Sometimes,
Yeah.
but not
Yes.
if I too much with me like this. It's not if
Actually,
not with
it was really weird to me. It was really weird, strange because, yeah, of course, if you see something like this, so definitely you should call, I don't know, 911, or for example, call the police, I mean. So it's not something that you just, but that was the reaction was really interesting to me that, my actually students was like really, really actually comfortable. And she was, and I was like, really, you're okay with it? You say that they're arguing, they're insulting, and the man, for example, hit the wife. So, okay, why you don't? I said, no, teacher, we don't call the police. And so you should do this. You
yeah.
should call the police. So,
We
yeah,
don't
and
call
that
the
was really,
police. We don't call the
ah,
police. Yeah, maybe just argument something like this. We will not call
no.
police. Yeah, maybe they can uh, manage together like this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, if have a big problem, if have something like fighting or something dangerous, maybe we will call the police. Got it? If have we see that dangerous case.
but you know me, this is a kind of domestic violence. You know that when a man hits a woman for
Mm.
any reason,
Yeah,
of course, so of course it can be argued. I can't
yeah.
say anything, but this is a kind of physical abuse.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
I
it's not
think you,
good.
it's not real. Yeah, of course.
Just argument, not fighting. If fighting, we see that dangerous case, we can call the police.
Yeah. Oh, but that was so different. So it was like like I don't know, like a culture shock. That was so different. I was like, really? And I started laughing. It's first, I was scared. Like, yeah, really? Okay. The man is hitting the woman. So, okay, so you need to talk to your mother. You need to call the police. And she was like, no, teacher, we don't do this. Just let me see what will happen. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
so cute.
I think Vietnam is
Yeah.
different with your country. Your country
Yeah.
is like is the privacy, right? It's privacy.
Yeah, they
We
shouldn't.
can charge
No,
the
if we
owner.
feel like that
Yeah.
if we feel like that someone may, I don't know, get hurt, we
Mm-hmm.
need to do something. So even if you feel you're not sure, you feel like, okay, we try to help in a way. So no one, I think it's not about my country. Of course, argument is really, so you can talk, you can discuss, you can
Yeah.
shout, you can scream. That is really normal. But you are not allowed to hit someone. It can be really dangerous. So why? So this part is not acceptable, but of course we talk, we discuss, we argue. So it's really normal.
Yeah.
Uh,
Vietnam have many cases like this.
So it's domestic violence that is
Yeah.
illegal. Of course,
Women
it's
abuse.
illegal. Yeah. Well, and now let's see. Okay. Yeah. Let's finally, let's open the book. Okay, we talked about neighbors. Well, okay. Typical, normal, ordinary. A white dress is typical wedding attire. You know that attire means dress, outfit. And it's rare to see a bride in a pantsuit. Okay. So, of course, so all around the world, I think. So it's really normal, of course, that was really normal to uh, see the bride in white dress. And just
Sure.
let me, because in my country, all the people, guests, shouldn't wear white. How about your country?
Shouldn't your country shouldn't white
Yeah, no,
should
no,
wear
because
white.
white is for bride.
Um, especially things nowadays. Many people have their try to do same like your country. I think
Ah,
because we now don't have the the rule that that the guest shouldn't wear white. But now I
no, no, it's not a
now
rule. It's not a rule. It's like a culture,
a
It's like a
culture.
wedding
Yes.
culture. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you were, no one, I don't know, of course, no one arrest you. But it's like, it's not good. For example, when you enter with a white dress, everyone like is, what? White? Really? Bride should wear white because bride should be the center of focus and attention of everyone,
Mm-hmm.
not you,
Yeah.
not me. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
this is,
Yeah.
but not a rule, of course.
Yeah. I heard bad thing about this, but before Vietnam don't have the culture like this. But now I think many people do like this. I mean, we shouldn't wear the white dress when
That is really
we
good.
go to
So we
the
can say it's
wedding party.
adopted from different cultures. So yeah, we can say that it's adopted, for example, from other cultures, from, for
Yeah,
example, different culture that, yeah, it's not good. Yeah, of course. And the only here, this word that is pantsuit, the suit for women, that women can wear a jacket and like, suit, that is called pantsuit. So the synonym is suit. Suit for women, women's suit is pantsuit. Yeah. For example, you don't see
sure.
a bride with pants and suit, so jacket, you don't see. So of course, bride wears dress. So pantsuit is suit for women. Yeah. And I like this. That's so beautiful. What is wedding? I like it.
But my body can wear that one.
Of course, I do agree with you. So we need to try hard. So of course,
Should have tall, good body.
but no, but it's so
I'm
beautiful.
shy. I'm
When I
shy.
say, well, well, no, we are good. So we should be happy with our body. So we are
Yeah,
perfect.
I'm happy, but it's not maybe not fixed for me like
Of
this.
course, we can try.
Respectable.
So every morning I decide to have actually a good diet. I'm like, okay, today is different. At night,
very, very
oh
difficult.
God. Yeah, of course. I know. Just chocolate. At night, start eating ice cream, chocolate. And I'm like, okay, why? Why you do this? I can't. I can't help with myself. I can't. Yeah. And the second one, no, it's okay. It's normal. Just whenever you feel like shy about everything, just know that it's the same all around the world for all people. So it's not only you. Okay, communal, that is something that's shared by all members. What is that? For example, it's something that can be shared. For example, when pool is communal, it means everyone can use it, public.
Mm-hmm.
So shared is a good synonym for it. Shared. Yeah, shared. Okay. So the communal pool at a community center is open to everyone that lives in the neighborhood. That is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is really
Now
good,
I
I
don't
think.
see, even I don't have any communal pool.
Really?
We have to pay, yeah. We have to pay for
Oh, okay.
swimming
So for
pool.
example, in your areas, you don't, yeah?
Yeah, we don't have. Maybe if you live in apartment, in building, a building.
Of
Yeah,
course.
apartment we have that place will have the communal pool. But if we stay in a single house, we don't have. We want to go to the pool, we have to pay money for that one. You mean buy ticket?
Of course, it's not for free. I know, of course, it's not for free, but yeah. Yeah, exactly the same because you know that uh, when you live, of course, just you can I don't know in building or for example with different flats and apartments. So of course you can have access to communal
Mm-hmm.
pool. That is really normal. But when you, I don't know, live in I don't know, standalone house,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
your
single house, right?
house,
Single house, right?
yeah,
We use single house, right? Like
standalone, yeah, let me write.
single house. I heard the
Standalone
how was
house.
it? Standalone house.
Standalone. Yeah, of course. Standalone. Yeah. It means just one house. So you don't have this option. And if you wanted to use a pool, of course, you would pay a fee to access.
Standalone.
Yeah, of course.
Future access.
Yeah, and flat. So you know the meaning of this one. So we have, okay, this flat has a drawing room, kitchen, bathroom, and a bedroom, which is quite big. Okay, now I want to know about a typical flat, Vietnamese flat.
Teacher, flat with apartment is different
Of
now.
course, no, flat. Okay, it's like, when we say apartment, of course, a synonym can be apartment. So it's like one apartment in actually, yeah, in, for example, a building is a flat. Okay, but you can also use apartment. It means different flats, one apartment. Okay, but yes, they can be used.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's maybe the same, right?
let me say, if you want to know, okay, so let me say, because you know that it's American British again. Why you have it here? So if you want to be, you want to use American English, just apartment. Apartment is apartment. If you want to use British, so we use flat, in, as I told you, like flat is one part of apartment, but apartment is apartment. So the synonym in American is apartment. Yeah, of course. This is British, just, British say flat, but yeah. But it's,
in the US, your country use
apartment. We say apartment, of course.
British just use flat.
Of course. I didn't know why. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Of course, some people say flat, but it's not common term in American is apartment. We say apartment.
Yeah, I'm also use apartment.
Yeah. It's like, a unit. Flat is a unit. Yeah. Housing units. Yeah. Of course. Well, so.
Sorry, what you asked me?
Housing, no. Unit in a building. So this is flat or apartment. In American, you can say apartment. Both are the same. Okay, yeah. I was asking you about a typical apartment in your country.
Typical?
Yeah, normal. Just for example, a common. What is an apartment like in your country? A Vietnamese apartment structured like, for example, 2, 3 bedrooms. How, I want to know about it. Windows, a lot of windows, no.
I think the popular apartment is the 2 rooms and have a window, small kitchen, small living room, and 2 rooms like this. They have many kinds, like one apartment with 1 room, 2 room, 3 room like this. Have a kitchen, laundry,
Yeah,
living room like this.
yeah, of course.
It's it depend on what you want, how many room you want. Maybe they have window, I think.
Yeah,
Window
of
they should have.
course.
Yeah.
So
And
for example,
depend,
laundry
the
room.
price depend
Yeah,
on the
laundry
location.
balcony, laundry room. So do you have this, for example, at your laundry area, balcony? So do you have them?
Yeah, maybe have a small balcony and small is to laundry, just small kitchen.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, all that
Yeah,
thing.
because
Yeah,
we normally, for example, we have an entryway. Just, when you enter the apartment, you just, inside the apartment door, you see, I don't know, small place, space. And for example, you can, I don't know, see a coat rack, and you can put shoes and sometimes small table in it. So it's like different maybe parts and structures and different, maybe I want to know if it's different from my country or no. Just, I think the same. So no, not a lot of, just, not a lot, yeah, there's differences. Well, okay, so we're going to talk about this, but we need to skip it for now because we have no time to talk about neighbors. Look at this get on with neighbor like this. That was really good. Well, let me ask you something that is really important. Do you remember that I asked you to reschedule your Wednesday to another day, to Thursday, your Wednesday session to Thursday? Do you remember? So why are you looking at me this way? Just I'm asking.
Don't tell me what.
Yeah. You don't remember. Okay, so actually I need to, I need that day. Okay, I need that day. So I want to ask you, just let me ask you if it's possible, of course, just one moment. If one moment. Yeah, if it's possible to have our class on Wednesday, to reschedule it to Thursday for 30 minutes at 9. Is it, or 9:30? Is it possible for you? Are you available on Thursday? Thursday, Wednesday to Thursday. So we have
Wednesday,
Tuesday, Wednesday, now Tuesday, Thursday.
Tuesday.
But Wednesday we have at 10, our class, of course, scheduled for at 10, but for Thursday, 9 or 9:30 p.m. Of course, if you're available.
I
So,
think so. Yeah, we will Wednesday 10 to 10:30.
no, Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Now we have Wednesday. You know that.
Wednesday.
We have
Yeah.
Tuesday at 10, and Wednesday at 10 to 10:30. Now, I wanted to reschedule it for Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday, but
Okay.
9:30 or 9 p.m. Both of them are free. 9 p.m. or 9:30 p.m.
I
But
think
Thursday, not
I
Wednesday.
think 9:30 is okay.
Yeah,
9:30.
9:30 is okay. So no problem. Don't you have any problem? Are you
But I
available?
think it's about Sunday. I want to
Sunday.
change Sunday to like working day.
Let me
Because
say,
like
you,
many
okay,
I'm
me,
busy
can't you
on
study in
Sunday
the morning? Can't you study in the morning?
morning. You
Yeah,
can.
can't you? Of course. Let me say something because all my students, all they, they want to study after 7, 8, 9. So every day is packed from 7 to 10 p.m. So, but
Oh,
morning is, of course, morning I have, but for example, normally students who need to go to work, they normally study early morning. Like for example, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., okay? So how about you? Can you?
okay. You send me your free times. That means the time you can handle in the morning. So
It's
that's
better
why
you. Let me say, it's better
I
you to send me your available time because if I want to send it, so if you see my schedule, like it's full and I can, but if you send me, for example, this day, I check it and I say, okay, it's free. Okay. So think about it. You can have your class if, okay. For example, Sunday, 7 a.m. I mean a.m. 7 a.m. Monday, 7 a.m. Tuesday, 7:30 a.m. Wednesday again, 7 a.m. And
7 a.m.
Thursday, 7 a.m. They are, so from Sunday to Wednesday, 7 to 8 a.m. Okay. Thursday, Thursday, 8 to 9 a.m. Okay, in the morning, 8 to 9 a.m. Thursday, Friday, again, 7 to 8. Friday, again, 7 to 8. So the whole week, 7 is, no, except for Saturday. Saturday is fully packed. So 7 to 8
7 to
a.m.
8
Yeah, 7,
in the
8,
morning, only
7.
to 8. Because 7 I have to go to school. 7 a.m. I mean I can study maybe 9 or 10
Okay,
like this.
9 or 10. Let me, okay, wait.
You have class
Okay,
teacher.
how about Thursday, 10:30 a.m. Thursday, 10:30 a.m. Is it okay?
10 to
10:30?
10:30.
No, you want to schedule your Sunday. Sunday, you study 1 hour.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my God. Okay.
hey,
Uh,
I got confused. Okay, now we are scheduling Wednesday or Sunday. Sunday? You said Sunday. It's better to move Sunday to another day. So I'm checking the
okay, teacher,
stage.
I will think about this.
Of
Because
course,
I
just
see
think
the
about it.
schedule in the morning you have only 7. But 7
No,
a.m.
no, no. On Thursday, you can have in the morning. My schedule is free, okay, at 10:30 a.m. So you have 1 hour here, 10:30. And again, we have free schedule on Thursday at 9 p.m. So 10:30 a.m., 9 p.m. on Thursday is free. So it's your choice which one. And if you have, so if you are available, because I have students at, for example, just, at noon, just, 1:30 p.m. So it's okay. You can also have your class. So it's your choice. Because of this, think about it. Give me available time and don't think about my slot. Okay, so that is midnight, that is late to me because I have classes until 2 a.m. So don't worry about my time. Just give me your available time and I will try to fix it. Okay.
Okay, teacher, I will think
Okay,
about this.
of course. Now go and sleep. Just rest, go and sleep, and you can live. Yeah, of course, you will let me know when you think. Okay.
Yeah, I will think
Have
about
a,
it and I will let you
of
know.
course. Okay, so
Thank
yeah,
you,
of course.
teacher.
See you on Tuesday. Have a good time and great night. Sweet dreams. Goodbye.
Teacher,
Goodbye. Goodbye.
bye.